Hey everyone, so maintenance is finally over after a bit of a delay. I think they extended it a couple hours. I'm not too sure how long. But yeah, either way, we do have the banner. The banner's currently out and Minerva is here. One thing I don't think I touched on during the live stream news was that she's blue, so that's pretty interesting. I think blue is probably one of the worst teams to build for. I don't think it's the worst team. It's just that a lot of the main units are like anniversary units, so they're a little harder to come by. I think like naturally you would think the anniversary units are harder to come by, but I don't know. It feels like every unit is hard to come by. The only way units really come back is like huge celebrations and during like featured characters here, as you can see on the screen, during like festival banners. So it's kind of like an odd situation. In the other game, building an anniversary team wouldn't exactly be the easiest, but in this game everyone is just gone after they leave, so it's equally as hard to build every other team. So who am I to say? Either way, it's comprised basically of two anniversary units, being Lilac and Alcor. Then you have some other units. What other units are in mono blue? Man, it's been a minute. I could not remember mono blue for the life of me. Either way, Minerva's cool, so you know, put that on the mono blue. I think mono blue definitely deserves a festival unit, so I'm glad they got one. You know, I don't think it would have been, you know, anywhere else would have made sense. So we're gonna look at our details. Obviously, we have the other festivals on the banner except for Rhine. So it looks like the way they're doing things is like festivals can be on other festival banners, but like for the witches, it's obviously only going to be the witches. So that's kind of a bummer, because it would have been cool to be able to pull any festival at any time, but it is what it is. Our feature units here, real quick, are Lilac, Mimi, and Julius. Julius is everywhere. His fragments are everywhere. He's in every event shop. Don't try not to pull for this Julius. If you're gonna pull in Julius is the deciding factor, definitely don't do that. Mimi still a solid pickup. She's not as crazy as she used to be, but you know, she AoE distraction still pretty dope. It comes with attack down and defense, really solid. She's quick. If you have her memory maxed out but you never got her, you know, and you want to pull her, she has increased raids. You know, 3 stars have increased raids here, as well as her being featured. This is definitely your opportunity if you have that memory where she gets full speed and then debuff chance at the start of battle. Like, that's super strong in my opinion. Still kind of holds up. Lilac obviously being a core unit of mono blue if you want her. She's also an OC unit, original character to the game, so if you know, really like that about her, that's pretty cool. She also has an ability where she can bring back characters from the dead essentially, and they're unkillable until you kill her. So that's kind of wild too. I think they have certain turns. It's been a while. I usually don't ever fight mono blue. I think I've only fought them like literally once or twice. It's insane. So I'm not too well versed on her kit and mono blue in general, but it is what it is. We're gonna go over to the Discord because we got some pretty quick translations here. This one is the memory, but real quick we'll go to pins. They have the transcends information too as well, but we're not gonna go over that, not in this video at least. So we have the Minerva. I don't think her leader skill is translated here, but we can just look at it. HP 60%. I'm assuming this is blue allies. If not, it's probably everyone, but I'm pretty sure it's blue allies, so that's pretty solid. 60% is a whopping number. You know, Ryan with his 50% attack, and Minerva just completely shuts him out with this HP. And again, I'm pretty sure it was stated during the live stream where we got like a rough look at her kit. We'll find out in a minute that the more HP she is, the faster she is. So that's pretty scary. Yeah, so skill 1, her basic, heal 1 ally by 40% HP, deal 40% new effect damage to a random enemy. I don't know what new effect means. This is probably something new. So the new effect, it's probably like a placeholder because they don't know what to call it. So you can heal 1 ally. Heal by hitting, so you can hit your ally. Oh, that's so cute. I like that because that's what she does in the anime. Or at least from what I've seen, you know, because I haven't read any of the novels. I don't really know her character in detail. That's probably going to be a lot of what I'm going to be saying going forward, because we're going to be getting a lot of characters that we don't know that much about anime-wise. So, yeah, that's adorable. I just like that attention to detail. So you heal them for 40%, and then deal 40% new effect damage to a random enemy, because you're selecting your ally, so it's just gonna go off to some random enemy. That's pretty cool. Then her passive, because I'm enraged, if there are 2 or more blue allies, okay, so mono blue, here it is, give self heal seal immunity. Interesting. I don't even think about heal seal anymore nowadays. It's just like such a random trash debuff because there's just so many ways to just become immune that I don't even think about heal sealing. But I guess that's good, just to have that. Max HP reduction immunity. That's really strong because a lot of I feel like this is becoming a little bit more meta. A lot of characters are doing this, and also she can't counter herself necessarily with this. If remaining HP is 50% or above, self agility increased by 50%. Jesus, she's quick. When taking damage, gain 40% action gauge. Okay. Remove 1 debuff. Nothing too crazy. Every 3 turns, give self 1 turn of affection. That's pretty solid. Not a lot of great distraction units that come to mind, so even though it is 3 turns that you have to wait for it, affection's pretty strong, and getting that is really nice. So then S3, I'll heal you all. Remove all debuffs from all allies. Heal by 20%. Give them 2 turns of resistance, which is debuff immunity. Regeneration. I guess it's a new buff. No, isn't there already a recovery buff in the game? I guess that's what that is. Deal 20% new effect damage to all enemies. Only blue allies. Additionally, increase healing by 30%. Give 1 turn of protection. Wow, she's pretty solid support. She's nothing too crazy. Nothing's really blowing me out of the water yet. Give self 1 turn of affection. All allies and enemies clear all debuffs. Additionally, for all allies and enemies clear debuffs. Ooh, that could be bad. For all allies and enemies not blue, clear all buffs, ignoring debuff resistances. Apply a field with 3 turns of a blessing. Attack reduction. Yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know about this unit. Well, I want to know what the new effect is, or what she really applies. Man, I don't know. I really don't know about this unit. I guess you can pull her if she's like one of your favorite characters. Obviously, she's a witch, so that's pretty hype. But I don't really see this character being good. I don't understand this character. Oh yeah, let me read the memory. So we'll just open it up here, then I'll open the Discord. So it's HP. We have, what is it? 40% HP. Jesus, that's wild. 40% HP. Then we have remove 2 debuffs. It just says the person translating it just says remove 2 debuffs, so I'm assuming that's like on hit or something. Then recover 5% of max. Oh, and this is the event memory. My bad. HP, remove 2 debuffs, same thing. Above 40%, you survive a 1-shot, basically. So that's pretty nice, especially with it being first. This one has 6 awakenings. You have to pull so many. Unless like you could just pull the last copy and it triggers both. I've never actually pulled one of these because obviously it only has 4 awakenings, so that might be the case. But I think you have to be a witch in order to utilize this. A magical witch. Let me see if it doesn't have a specific tag. They did not translate it. I'm assuming because the event memory is magical witch, that you probably need to be a witch. I don't think you need to be magical. Either way, this unit's kind of like insane when it comes to like how much HP she can have. I don't know if she's really going to be doing a lot for the team. She can cut everyone's HP, so that's kind of crazy. I just like, I don't know. I don't really get this character. The okay, her getting attacked whenever she has, or whenever she gets attacked, she increases her action gauge. That's pretty nutty. Removing 1 debuff, that's pretty nice. Max HP reduction immunity is really strong. She's a great defensive unit. I'll give her that. She's really good. Heal 1 ally. She's a great healer. Immunity. I'm just really trying to take in this character. When taking damage, gain 40% action gauge, remove debuff. Remove all debuffs from all allies, and heal HP by 20%, give them 2 turns of resistance, regeneration. She's really there to fortify your team. Let's take a look at her stats. That's something we didn't do. 31% HP. Oh my god, 31k HP. I know I said percent. I mean K. 31k HP. That's so insane, dude. Her attack is abysmal. Her defense is really good. Like, wow, she's really tanky. Yeah, she's just basically meant to just like do her thing and not be stopped by anyone. But then again, you have the stupid field skill where they like to do this thing where it's like equal for everyone. It's kind of stupid. It's really annoying. I get it because, you know, obviously it'd be so pay to win if the field skill was only for your enemies. But yeah, removing everyone's buffs and debuffs, that can be really annoying. Obviously, if you're the one using it, you can probably utilize it better than the AI you're fighting in PvP or the AI you're fighting in PvE. But it's still kind of annoying. That's like a thing. So you have to like find really unique ways to play around it. Most of the time when I fight witches, I just kind of don't care about the field skill. The only one that's really scary is Echidna's because it's so powerful and her team is so based around it that it's just so insane. But the other ones like Daphne, I couldn't give two shits about Daphne's field skill. Who else? I don't think anyone else has a field skill besides, you know, Minerva, and I've yet to fight her, so I don't know. I'd have to see this character a little bit more. If you want to summon, probably go for it, but we did just have arena reset, so you probably have a lot of gems. You can probably really just take your time. You have 4 days. It's not a lot of time, but the unit will probably come back within like a month or so. Like they usually tend to come back rather quickly after their first appearance. And she's also going to be in other manners, even though her rates are going to be insanely low. You know, it's always insanely low to pull another festival. I think it's like 0.03 or 0.09 or some shit like that. Super crazy. If you want to summon, go for it. If you have the mono blue team that could benefit from it, because obviously she benefits off of other blue units. But if you don't have any, probably wouldn't recommend it. I don't know. I just really don't know about this character. She's just one of those characters that come every now and then that I just don't know anything about. Like I just can't see this character in play. I have to actually just watch this character first. I have no idea how she's gonna play. So if that was helpful at all for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.